There's now body cam footage coming out in regards to what may have went down during Porsha's flight from BravoCon in Las Vegas to Atlanta, where she apparently got into an incident with a woman in first class. According to the report, it seems as if the woman was accusing Porsha of striking her on the flight after Porsha had the volume up on her phone. We're going to unpack all the details, including some more body cam footage from before Porsha even landed in Atlanta.
Here we go now.
Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So it was just a couple of days ago that we reported to you about an incident. We didn't have a lot of details, but Porsha's attorney did release a statement basically saying that Porsha did nothing wrong, that the federal investigation is something that is typical for an incident that happens on a plane, but they were confident that the woman accusing Porsha would be the one charged. Well, now body cam footage is being revealed. Before we get to what Porsha had to say about the incident and what the woman had to say, let's take a listen to the body cam footage of the officer speaking to, I believe, a driver that was set to pick up Porsha from this flight.
Hit somebody on the flight.
Somebody hit somebody on the flight.
Yeah,
Who's Miss Porsha?
the lady who hit somebody.
So the officer is speaking is the one with the accent, and he's the one asking the questions.
So where's the flight?
They might put it on too. Okay, thank you. So she is the one that was involved in the altercation.
And where's the flight though?
Right here.
Oh, the flight is here already?
It's coming into B4.
Oh, it's coming in?
Coming in, yeah.
Ah, they didn't tell me
but
that.
It might be on B2. He just said that they might change the gate. But as of right now, she should be here in about 10 minutes, give or
Who's
take.
involved? 2 passengers or flight attendant?
I don't know exactly what happened. I just know the person that we're supposed to pick up got into an altercation, and she has to talk to the police before we can take her. But if you arrest her, can you let us know?
Damn, not if you arrest her. So they were expecting that Porsha might get arrested. This is probably like, because she's flying first class. When you fly first class, there are certain things that come with flying first class, like where they are escorting, she is a public figure, escorting you from the plane to the lounge and to your car service and things like that.
Something happened on the flight I can't arrest. FBI got a call. FBI call. It's an FBI call.
So you can't arrest her.
I can't arrest somebody on a flight.
So we'll take her anyway.
No, but what I'm saying, I gotta get statement from both parties to see what happened.
That's fine.
And then I gotta call the FBI.
Damn.
And then the FBI will make a decision
Okay.
if they're gonna arrest or if you let them go.
Okay, but if they tell you to arrest her, can you tell me? That way I'm not waiting.
I mean, you're gonna be right here, right? So you're gonna be here to see.
Yeah, but my boss told me not to be too close.
Yeah, so we'll let you know when you get the flight switch gates.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Okay, so that was what happened before. So the officer then goes to speak to Porsha. I'm not going to show you the full thing. It's like a full 12 minutes. You can actually watch the full video on Entertainment Tonight's YouTube channel. And look, we're gonna stop and go. We're playing this under fair use for research and commentary and reporting purposes. But I'm gonna play you 4 minutes of some of this and what played out.
So the lady who was sitting next to me, I was on my
Not Porsha wearing a Little Kim t-shirt and her fur. I'm sorry. I have to comment on it.
and the volume was up on the phone. And she turned to me out of nowhere and she said, "So you're gonna make me listen to that the whole flight?" And I said, "Well, do you want to?" And she said, "No." And I
So you
said,
listen to what?
"Am I gonna make her listen to my phone?"
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I said,
This is before we took off.
yes, even before we took off.
So you guys were in Las Vegas when that happened?
Yes.
Yeah.
The plane was on the ground?
Yes.
And if you travel before, sometimes it takes some time to get settled. I know when I get on a flight, I'm usually like already plotting and planning. Okay, I need this, this, and this. I'm going to put this here, blah, blah, blah. But some people are not organized like that. Some people are just coming in. She just did a full weekend of BravoCon. That should be noted that that is a weekend where they are being whisked away and every single direction. So she's probably also really tired. So she's coming in. I mean, look, I usually have my headphones on at all times, but not everyone's like that. But I'm just giving some grace. You see Peach Juice, I can give you grace.
The door was shut. It was okay.
No, the door wasn't shut yet. People were still boarding.
People were still boarding.
But you were texting me. When
Oh,
people
okay, I
were still
couldn't
boarding.
tell.
Okay.
Okay. So she was like, you know, are you gonna make me listen to that the whole time? And I said, well, do you want to? And she said, no. I said, well, it was a nicer way to say that. And she said, bitch, you don't tell me bitch. And I was like,
Are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm just telling him what happened.
I'm so sorry.
And so it's all
If
right.
there's anything I can do to help
Yeah, you were sitting near us?
I was.
Yeah, I was just telling
I was
him.
there and I heard it was unreprehensible. The
Yeah.
woman got in your face and gave you the middle finger.
Yeah.
And was doing things that were completely chaotic
She
to
was.
you.
She started
I'm
screaming.
sorry. I'm embarrassed. I'm so
okay.
sorry.
It's all right.
That's why I'm asking.
Not the white lady apologizing for the other white lady, but at least Porsha had multiple witnesses that came up during the body cam and say that she didn't do anything wrong. Porsha did not touch this woman. We're going to see some footage of the woman. And I will say this, the energy of the woman is definitely giving, like, anyone that encounters her, there's going to be some sort of problem.
If you're okay.
Yes, no, I appreciate it.
I wouldn't be okay.
I mean, you know, I don't know what she's claiming she's gonna press charges saying that I hit her. I'm like, I did not hit you.
I mean, you want to continue? You want to continue, ma'am?
Sorry.
Can you excuse me?
Oh, okay. Can I get your information? Can you get her information as a witness?
Sure.
Yeah, please. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I was sitting 2 rows back. She did not touch
No,
me.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
You saw everything happen?
Yes.
Yes.
The guy's
You wanna-
seat had his seat reclined before the flight even took off, and I saw the entire gap. She did not touch
You
me.
didn't touch her. Oh,
I love the fact that people are, you know, because a lot of times we're busy, we're doing our own thing, we don't care, we're getting off a flight and we're just like ready just to go home. These guys are coming in, they see what's happening, like, no, this is what happened. Because again, this woman's accusing Porsha of being physical with her on a flight. Like that has serious ramifications and consequences.
you hit me in my face. I can tell you. She did not. I could see her.
I can write my info down if you want.
Okay. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm not very good, sir, and you?
Good. I'm Officer Brumant. I work with the Atlanta Police Department.
Great.
So I heard about the incident that happened, but I haven't heard your side of the story.
Why didn't we hear my side of the story first, sir?
So immediately, you could already tell someone's energy. Look, the police officer and us, we don't need to immediately jump to a conclusion, but immediately her energy is telling me whatever Porsha says you did, because you're already hostile. You're already getting angry with this guy. Keep in mind, this guy is also a person of color. Just want to point that out. But anyway.
I had another officer
Oh, okay. Well,
spoke to you, but I just want to hear it
and do you
personally.
think it's proper to me tell you the whole story where everybody's sitting around here, they can all hear it?
No, ma'am. If you want to be private,
I
that's
think we should be private,
Okay.
sir. This is an assault
okay.
matter.
You want to come over?
Yes.
It's
I was sitting in my...
Here's the thing. After I've just gotten off a flight from Vegas to Atlanta, the last thing I want to do is wait around an airport and fill out some sort of report in regards to this. I'm like, you know what? Whatever. Nothing happened. Whatever. Let's just go. What I will say, if you watch the full video of the body cam video, Porsha talks about getting into it with the flight attendant as well, because she felt like the flight attendant was not understanding where she was coming from.
She was the last passenger to come on board. So when she came on board,
Atlanta, Georgia is in the eastern
she said, I'm in that seat. I said, no problem. I jumped up, got far away from her so she had plenty of room. She had to put stuff in the upstairs thing. I understand that. Took plenty of time. Sit back down. We never spoke other than that. And after about 25 minutes of her on Instagram, full blast, every time she would flip, because apparently it was from a loud place, I jumped because it was so loud. And so I waited 25 minutes, give her time, let her do whatever she needed to do. And then I said, am I going to have to listen to that the whole time? And she said, do you like it? And I said, no. And she said, well, I don't like the way you asked me. I said, don't put this on me. And the next thing I know, there was a fingernail so close to my eye that I thought I was going to be physically attacked. She had her, I don't want to do it to you, sir. She had her hands in my face, screaming, calling me crazy. On and on and on. So now the flight attendants can't come help me because they're strapped in for this takeoff. My phone is sitting against my leg on my lap. So I take it to video to try and protect myself. And as soon as I go like this, she takes her hand and goes like that and throws my phone. And everybody sees the phone go down the end of the whole airplane. And the flight attendant told me he saw her knock it out of my hand. And that's assault. And so I'm 70 years old.
So she actually knocked the phone off your hand?
You're damn right she did.
Okay.
I didn't drop it.
All right. All right.
Here's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid she's going to have me killed.
So can you do me a favor? Can you write me?
See, but that's the thing. There are little things that this woman is exhibiting that shows us that she exaggerates. Now she's thinking that Porsha is going to unalive her. I need to hear what the flight attendant, because when an incident like this happens, there has to be some sort of incident report. I'm surprised that we don't see body cam footage of the flight attendants watching this. Because my thing is, even if they were strapped in, they would have gotten involved. Because like something like this can't happen during takeoff. Something like this can't happen on a flight.
And goes like that and throws my phone. And everybody sees the phone go down the end of the whole airplane. And the flight attendant told me he saw her knock it out of my hand. And that's assault. And so I'm 70 years old.
So she actually knocked the phone off your hand?
You're damn right she did.
Okay.
I didn't drop it.
All right. All right.
Here's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid she's going to have me killed.
So can you do me a favor? Can you write me a statement of what happened?
I certainly can. I have it written down in my phone.
Can you just jot it down on this bit of paper? You want to sit somewhere private over here?
So here's the thing. If this woman is really making this up or exaggerating the story, that is so dangerous and so irresponsible. It wouldn't be the first time that we've seen someone like this do that. But Porsha had multiple witnesses confirm her side of the story. Let me play some more in regards to this. I'm gonna get this from our friends over the Neighborhood Talk because there were more things that Porsha said in her statement to the officer.
And she told me, am I going to have to listen to that? And I said, well, do you want to? And she said, no. I said, okay. And then I said, well, there was a nicer way you could have said that, And then she says, what? She's like, you don't talk to me. And I was like.
So she's saying, what, B? You don't talk to me like that. And again, based off her energy, even this guy coming up to her, the officer coming up to her, this woman's energy was already off. So I'm not surprised at what Porsha's describing here. And look, I'm not going to pretend like we don't recall Porsha has a temper. We've seen it on reality television. However, it seems like multiple witnesses are confirming Porsha's side of the story.
Are you okay? From that point on, she said, who the do you think you are? And so I said, oh, no. I said, y'all need to get her out of here. Please get her away from me. And so then when she, she tried to take her phone and record, and she drops her phone on the floor. She's like, you hit me. Oh my God. You hit me. You just hit me in my face.
So that's Porsha's version of what happened. She's saying that the woman's phone, she was taking out her phone to record her, and she dropped the phone. And then she accused Porsha of hitting her.
Oh my God, I'm pressing charges. I want you to be in jail. And I'm like, what's happening? So the stewardess
so her phone dropped on the floor. You didn't slap the phone from her hand?
No.
Okay.
So
I know Porsha's probably missing flying private with Simon Gobadia. Just saying.
So then the steward comes over, and then the steward says to her, says to me, because I say, get your ugly ass out of here.
Did she say steward, flight attendant?
Because then I'm upset. Then the stewardess says to me, you're an adult. You're an adult. You can't be cursing like that. No, and I said, why are you chastising me? Like, this woman is the one going crazy. So then they end up making her move to the next chair with the guy. But she was irate, so they were trying to hold her because she didn't want to move. It's like she wanted to move but didn't want to move. So as you can see, they had to. Instagram was.
So, like I said to you before, you can see the full body cam footage on Entertainment Tonight's website. But that's what we know so far. But just based off the body cam footage, at least 2 witnesses that were on the flight are confirming Porsha's side of the story and not what this woman is saying. And as I said to you before, if you see this video footage of this woman, her energy already gives to me like anyone that interacts with her, there's going to be a problem. It doesn't matter who it is. So we're going to continue to follow this story because I don't believe that this woman is going to let this go. I don't believe that Porsha will face any sort of charges in regards to this, but who knows? Who knows? If you missed it, we did have an update in regards to Mia Thornton's arrest. Be sure to check out that live that we had a little bit earlier today. More information on everything Kempire will be available in the description. As always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
Here we go now.